There, that's locked. I lit up on it, it's locked. It's spring loaded. There we go. There we go. Alright. That little thing. No. I thought I had it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That comes off like that. That comes off like that. That goes on there like that. And this goes back on here like that. Uh-oh. Something ain't working right. Yep, I figured there was something I was missing. I always am missing something. That's not going tight. Well, wait a minute. Can you put that on there like that? No. So, tonight I found out that without some type of special something or another, my tool is not going to let me use a cutoff wheel. Dagnabbit. This side down for 1/8" wheels. Oh, okay, yeah. So you do it like that, alright? So we'll put that on there like that. And it's just tight. Let's see if we can get this to get on there right. Get down there. And put the tool back in here. Like so, if I can get it in there. That's the thing about, alright, now go round and round and round. Oh, that's how it worked. See, I've never had a cutoff wheel on here before. I don't know nothing about cutoff wheel. I know that needs to be tight, so let's see if we can get back in there. Alright. Alright, that's how that worked. This piece right here, you turn it over, you get flat surface and it gets tight. And then you flip it over the other way for these type of wheels. Alright, now, this piece turns like so. I don't know where I'm going to want that at, but let's see if I can get, okay, that goes that far that way, and I can't remember which way this thing turns. Plug it in up here, try it out, let's see. Alright, it's turning that way. So if it's turning that way, like that, and it's turning that way, and I'm trying to cut pushing that way, that's not going to be fun. Anyhow, I'll figure it out. Anybody watches this video that's ever used a cutoff wheel, tell me which is the right way. I know with a circular saw, the blade is turning that way and I'm pushing, and that keeps it pulling down instead of wanting it to jump up. Anyhow, there will be safety glasses and face shield and gloves and all that good stuff to go with this, because never used one before. Hope it works. Alright, got that done. Got this thing laid out. And let's walk over here and we'll take a look at it, and I'll show you what I'm going to be working on repairing. I went and hunted these out and I actually found them. That's a, let's see, I think that's a 1976 year model John Deere 3300 combine with the 213 grain head. So that grain head is somewhere in the same era, time period. And I actually found them. One guy wanted $485 for this piece of steel. I thought it was outrageous. I didn't say that to him, but I just thought it to myself. And I did find another one for about $360, and I just said, no, I'll just repair, refabricate what I got before I pay that kind of money on it. All right, let's step over there and take a look at what we got here. All right, I got my little metal work table set up here to let me work on this piece. And what I'll show you where it broke was, what they did was they had about 2-inch weld, and about a 2-inch weld, and then they got a little short over here, or maybe it just disintegrated over time. But it was spot welded across there. It wasn't a continuous weld. Now on this side, would be the back of it. I'm thinking of it that way myself. You can see how you've got this corner area here, and then what's actually right here, I can get the camera down here, is going to be a piece of angle iron that comes up, looks like about 1 inch. I'll have to measure it to be sure and see exactly how much it comes over right here. And that's where the bolt went through, and the washer would catch right here, and that's what would hold that up underneath the grain head 213. Now, get that in your mind, what you're looking at right here, and come over here to the other side, and you got a missing piece there. Got something missing. Broke off, wore out, gone. Alright, my plan on this, first I want to get this lined up, pull back together, and do a few little spot welds, just light spot welds, tack welds to hold it in place. And then to get back on this corner what's missing and get it back like this corner, we're going to come over here, and that's a piece of that diamond tread stuff, and it ain't much over 1/8 of an inch thick. I'm going to measure what I need off of that sheet and cut me some pieces off of it. And I'm thinking flip this over. In fact, hold on a minute, let me flip it over and you can see what I'm talking about. That'll give you a good idea here how it broke. See right there. And what I'm thinking is once I get it, well, let me get back over here where you can hear me. Alright, what I'm thinking, once I get this thing lined back up and pull it back together with a clamp and spot weld it enough in there to hold it, then I'll take pieces of that sheet I showed you laying over there and lay across here. And as thin as this is and as thin as that is, what I'm thinking is a couple of spot welds on it. And then you can see the marks right here. That's where that actually skids along on the ground. These beans grow close to the ground, so I want to get that head down low so I can get them all. I don't want that thing to have a crack in it with the piece of metal I'm going to put against this. So I'm thinking, not for strength, but for sealing it up. I'll have enough spot welds on it for the strength. But for sealing it up, I think I'm going to try my hand at brazing. That's the front side. The travel, the dirt would be coming that way. And I'm thinking about trying to braze it all the way across here, keep dirt out of it. Now for the last couple of years running it with this broken plate, if you were going to back up, and I had to tell Cousin and put it in, get it in his mind, because he likes driving the combine and I love letting him do it. But I said, be sure and lift that head if you're going to back up, because with this thing hanging down, and you can see the dirt back here on it, it would scoop dirt right up under it. And that might be how it finally got broke as bad as it was. But anyhow, this is the project we got going on, is fixing this. And I'll just go ahead and put this up and let y'all see what I'm headed into. Try to shoot some video of, working on the thing. I'm interested to try my hand at this cutoff tool. So trying to cut pieces off of that. I remember when I was learning how to use a torch, cutting it, believe it or not, cutting thick metal was a whole lot easier than cutting thin metal with an oxyacetylene torch. Now, I was 20 years old, so that was like 42 years ago. They've got a whole lot newer technology, something called a plasma cutter. And, if you had $1 million in the bank, you'd just, go buy all that stuff and have fun down in your shop working with it. And if you didn't like working with stuff like that, you'd just buy a brand new one, take the old junk one and park it over there in the edge of the woods or something like that, But I ain't got the $1 million, and I actually enjoy messing around with stuff like this. Everybody, thanks a bunch for watching my videos. I'll shoot some more on this as this project unfolds, and we'll see how it turns out. Good night, y'all.